Alright, so here I am in the town of Peach Springs. And this apparently is where you get the permits. Very modern building. So we shall see. Office is closed. Please proceed to Diamond Creek. The ranger on duty will issue a permit at the river. Okay. Now all I have to do is figure out where Diamond Creek is. You know it can't be easy, right? Alright, so I got my permit. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I asked, where this Diamond Creek place is, and they told me just go on down the road. And just before I got off pavement, there was a ranger parked there, and he was facing the other way on the left. He gave me a quick blast of the lights. I stopped. Really, really friendly Indian guy, American Indian, of course. Wahalapi or something like that. Wahalapi. I think it's Wahalapi. The H is silent. Starts with an H. Didn't know that. Really friendly guy. Sold me a permit there on the spot. It was $22 a night. I went ahead and took 2 nights. He informed me of all the rules. You sign a thing acknowledging that they are a sovereign nation, and if I break any laws, that they will be the one prosecuting, not the state of Arizona. Went over some rules with me, and very, very friendly people. Nice. Said it's about a 22-mile trip on this third road. Said the last 2 miles are a little rough. So at this pace I'm going, it's probably going to take me like an hour and 15 minutes to get down there. And I guess it's downhill all the way because we are going to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Like the only place that you can go to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Drive anyway. So how cool is that? Alright, I'll pick this up maybe in the last 2 miles where it gets rough, or if I see anything cool along the way. Oh man, I am just a few miles in, and it is already overwhelmingly beautiful down here. Steady going down. Oh man. Yeah, once again, this is what I live for. And this is why I do this. This is not for everyone, but let me tell you, it is for me. Look at this. Massive. And I say it on every video, but of course the camera is not going to do this justice. If you think you can sit at home and watch these videos, watch other people's videos, watch television documentaries, and experience this from your couch, you're wrong. Because I've seen the videos, and I've seen the documentaries, and now I'm here, and it is nothing like what you see. It is like 100 times more overwhelming and beautiful. So, if any of you have a chance to do anything like this, do it. No matter what, do it. This is living right here. So I'm somewhere around the halfway point, and it just, yeah, it doesn't disappoint. I've been averaging between probably about 15, 20 mile an hour. There's no obstacles. I mean, anything can do it. It's just that washboard, it'll rattle you. So I'm going going easy. Even though I built this, and I don't think it'll fall apart as easily as my Winnebago or my A-liner chunk. Yeah, you know, still want to be cautious. Anything can come apart, but so far no issues. This is just look at this. If you're here and you're doing this and you're not in total awe the entire way down, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is completely amazing. Alright. Pick it back up in a bit. Alright, well, I've been into it for about an hour now. Close to it, about 55 minutes, I think. Well, then, absolutely. I mean, it's just been an absolutely beautiful, beautiful drive. Amazing. Well, except for the fact that my little tiny brain has been rattling around in my skull here for most of the drive. It's all worth it. It's really not that bad. You just go easy and yeah. Nothing's moved, nothing's broken, nothing's... Nah. It's all fine. I haven't aired down, I thought about it. But, yeah. Dig out my air compressor, I've got it buried, so... Although once you get back on pavement, it's only a quarter mile to a gas station, which probably has air, so maybe on the way out I'll air down, I don't know. Haven't tried that yet in the van, so we'll see. Don't really know how much further. I really didn't keep track of the mileage. I'm guessing I'm getting pretty close. Probably another 3-4 miles. All right. Pick it back up in a bit. All right, so here is the infamous creek crossing. Oh no! It's got to be 6 inches. All right, I'm joking now. Of course, you know, after a heavy rain, yeah, that could get pretty deep. Yeah, for a Jeep or something, would be no problem. For this van, I'm sure this van can handle 18-20 inches of water without too much trouble. Not that I want to find out. So I must be getting fairly close. I don't know. It certainly is not any less beautiful. It's getting kind of narrow here. Yeah, somebody comes the other way here, somebody going to be backing up. Of course, I've only seen one other person, so it's getting kind of wet down here. Ah, look at here. Oh, maybe this is the infamous creek crossing. It is extremely wet here. Yeah. Okay, not very deep. A little off camber. No issues. Pretty cool, actually. Oh yeah, okay. I see it. I see it here. Look. I see river on the GPS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, he said the last little bit was kind of rough, and kind of is, but 5 miles an hour right now. Look at this. Oh. Oh yeah, oh, it looks like it really gets rough right here. Let's have a look. Nah. So this is what I meant when I said, you know, when I got rid of the Jeep. Yeah, I can't do Black Bear Pass anymore, but all of the epic campsites I've been to are just like this. As long as you go easy. Oh, look at this little creek flowing along here. How cool is that? Yeah, as long as you go easy. With the automatic locker in the back of this thing. I've actually seen it work. It does work. So yeah, it's not four-wheel drive, but hey, I don't plan to really go anywhere where I'm going to need it. This is so cool. Look at this. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, this is a little rougher than the rest of it, so he told me the truth. Look at how beautiful this is. Man. Yeah. Nice and easy. Some pretty good sized holes here. I expect that with this water running. I can imagine when they have monsoons here, it would be a little more difficult. But I don't know, I mean, it's all downhill, so the water is not really going to build up in too many spots. Look at that rock. How cool is that rock? It's like green. Now we're coming through a canyon. Oh man, this is amazing. This is completely amazing. Look at this. We're going through a canyon. Well, it is the Grand Canyon, but no, this isn't the bottom of the Grand Canyon. This is just a canyon off the canyon. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now. This is so beautiful. I don't know what to say. Look at this. Yep. Oh man. Oh man. Look at this. I secured a few things in the kitchen and repositioned them, so I'm really not getting a lot of rattle out of that anymore. The only thing that's rattling is I bought a case of, I don't know how you pronounce it, Jajitos, or that Mexican soda in glass bottles, which I usually don't like glass bottles, but, and they're kind of just clinking away back there. But pretty darn quiet for a van full of stuff. Oh man, look at this. Absolutely amazing. Something shiny up there. What can that be? Look at this. Driving at the base of the Grand Canyon. How many people have been to the bottom of the Grand Canyon? I know one of my friends said they went rafting through it. And oh, that's kind of been my dream too, but There's a wait, and it's terribly expensive. It's like $6,000 to do the entire thing. And I mean, I could afford it if I really wanted to, but man, with that $6,000, I can do an awful lot of travel. What the? Oh my goodness, look at that. It's some kind of an antenna. It's solar powered. Huh. It must be some kind of a water level measurement thing. I don't know. Could be a camera. Yeah. All Indian land. Something about the American Indian. You know, I think the American Indian is one of the coolest people that ever walked the earth. And they have more respect for the land than just about anyone in the world, probably. Maybe short of the Tibetan monks or something, I don't know. But, yeah. It just gives you a feeling of, here's another creek crossing. It just gives you a feeling of, you know, you need to respect them. It's like their ancestors would come curse you or something. Oh, I think I've arrived. Yep. Alright, so this is the campground loop. I'm gonna go check that out. And then I'll head down to the river. What do you think, Mr. Lander? They said there was some other people down here. One other family of 2, and they have dogs. So this is the camp area. They said I can camp at the beach because the rafting, the whitewater rafting thing is over. And I said they don't recommend it when the whitewater rafters come. But it's out of season now, so I'm allowed to camp anywhere. There's an empty spot. Or I can camp on the beach. So I think I'm going to check out the beach. Oh, they got porta potties. I didn't know that. This seems to be like the end of the line here. I do see the river down there. So let me turn around here. And I'll pick it back up when I get closer. I made it. Bottom of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, the campground, there was one other person there, and they had dogs which were friendly. The rules are that if somebody else camps there, they have to keep them tied up. And when I pulled in, they immediately grabbed the dogs. They're allowed to have them loose if they're the only ones. And put them on a leash. And I just waved. I didn't stop and say hello yet. But the gentleman also said I can camp on the beach. That sold me the permit. So, I am camping on the beach. Right there. Look at this. I'm at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, folks. One of the few places that you can drive. I think it's the only place you can drive to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Wow. Wow. Let's take a quick look. I think I may have to pull up on a couple of leveling blocks in the front, but pretty good level spot right there. It is 56 degrees out here, so it's a little nippy. I don't think you're going to get a lot of sun for a lot of hours here. So I'm going to have to conserve solar power. I do have the generator. I absolutely hate running a generator. It's like kind of an amateur move. This thing's flowing pretty good over here. Look at that. Man, I'd love to raft this thing. Ugh. I'd say this probably isn't the deepest part of the Grand Canyon. I don't know, maybe. It's pretty deep. But I think where I camped on the North Rim, it was considerably deeper. But still, it's the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I mean, here's the Colorado River. Whew. Man, this is beautiful. So it took an hour and I think 12 minutes to get down here. The last little bit I was only going 8-10 miles an hour, but sometimes a little less. Not bad, not bad. Absolutely worth it. I'll be able to check this off my bucket list. So far not very windy down here. Of course, when I said that last time, here it came. But at least I'll be able to put on a heavier jacket and cook a decent meal tonight. Okay. Yeah, in the summertime this must be really nice. Get in the water. I don't know about the dead of the summer because I'm sure it gets well over 100 degrees here, but maybe like mid-spring, mid-fall. Yeah. That would be so much fun in the raft. That's just enough white water to make it, you know, fun, but not where it's going to beat you up against rocks and kill you. Well, it doesn't look that low either. I mean, you can see over there how high it can get. But I thought it would be a lot lower than that. You can see here that it does get higher, but oh man. I'm going to go back, get set up. Then I'm going to break out a heavier jacket because it's a little chilly. I just have a light sweatshirt on. And then I'm going to kick back, pull out a chair, and maybe have a little lunch. Bottom of the Grand Canyon. I've been up to the North Rim, of course. I've got a video on that. And the North Rim, if you don't know, is the non-tourist side. The South Rim is where like 5 million people a year visit. And a very, 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 very small fraction of that go to the South Rim because it's, I don't know, what is it, 22 miles off-road? Kind of like this was, but a little bit rougher. Not that the van couldn't have made that too, but yeah. So I've got a picnic table if I need it, which I don't. And this one must have an issue. It's all right. All right. I may have to do a traditional, no, I didn't defrost it yet. I might have to do a traditional steak and shrimp tonight, but I'll do that tomorrow. I've got the rest of today, all tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow night. Then I have to be out of here by like 1 in the afternoon on the 1st. So I'm going to ring in the New Year's by myself down here at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. What a way to kick off 2026. Maybe not for everyone, but for me, it's the ultimate. All right, well, I've been down here for a little while. Sun came across the mountain there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of sunshine here, so I'll have to watch my solar. But hey, finally there's no wind and I'm able to cook. I've got the scuttle out. Yep. And so today I've got these brats that have bacon and pineapple in them. Then I chopped up some onion and some pre-cooked bacon. So, and then some cheese, and then I've got some potato salad. I'm gonna put a little garlic in there on the scuttle. And yeah, finally a cooked meal. I'm really tired of sandwiches and that kind of stuff. And my view, of course, I've already showed you my view while I'm cooking at the Colorado River, bottom of the Grand Canyon. Got a few, I don't know, little gnats, no-see-ums flying around, so put my screen down. Got my permit hanging in the window. Yeah. It's going to be good. And there it is. The completed meal. It's going to be good. I hope. Haven't tasted it yet. All right. I think after this, I'm going to sit down and edit this video. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so at the risk of making the video a little longer, I wanted to get this hike in before it got dark. A little tight. And down. And under. And out we come to a private little beach. Not very big. How about that? Look here. What is that? So some kind of little walkway. Used to be on a trail or something? Huh. Never heard of that before. It doesn't look like something you want to walk across anymore. Yeah. So I've seen videos of people swimming out here on this beach in the summertime, of course, when it's 110, 115 degrees out. I bet you that feels really good. Yeah, in summertime the water's higher. You can see where it is up to here. So you get their monsoon rain. And there I am way over there. Right facing the sun right now. But yeah, this is a cool little beach, right? In the summertime, people hang out here and cool off. Of course, I would not be here in the summertime with 110, 115 degrees. I don't care how much cooling off. Nope. That's why I escaped Florida. So there's no way to take the shoreline back. There's too much overgrowth. But so it's this little hiking trail right here. All right, just wanted to kind of showcase that before I edit the video and post it. Might be a little long, but I think it might be worth watching. Let me know.